Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the long delay. We just had some technical difficulties. The OBS had an update, kind of messed with a few things, so had to get that figured out. There probably will be more throughout the stream, but we will roll with those punches. That is for sure. We will be rolling with the punches. That should be nice for us. Anyways, to the game. I believe last time we finished off with the bot mall. Oh, that reminds me. I need to update this. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe I've done this. Oh, my nose is dripping. We're just not doing good right now. Ooh. Rolling with the punches. What's a good question for the day? Let's go with your best. Yeah, just like that. Then do it here as well. And there we go. Goodness. Oh, ugh. Got something stuck in my throat. Alrighty, let's get stuck in it. Last time we were trying to build the bot mall. We have this aggression suppressor, so that way when we leave, we don't get absolutely just fucking boom the second we leave, because I do feel like that will be a problem. We are mostly the only thing that we have left is we really should go down here, like take this and just go down, because then that actually will seal in everything and we will be safe at that point, because they can still attack the back line of this, and that would be a ginormous problem for us. Ginormous. So that might become problematic. Actually, let's go with this. And do our objectives still make sense? No, they do not. Let's change those. Okay, so we did build the wall. If we work on that, we'll get more space because of that. I think what we want to do is the Vulcanist ship. We go full Gora. Doesn't we get mech armor? Do we want to get foundries? I think we go. I'm not sure. Let's go full Gora. Go full Gora. And then bot mall, we did achieve. Huzzah. Everyone clap, everyone cheer. We got the bot mall. That's good for us. What do we want that to be instead? Oh. We want to have the walls be bots. I think that's what we want to do. Okay. So, right now we're working on cover X enrichment, which is always good to see. Our nuclear power. Is this now properly sealed in? Yeah, because that's the wall, that's walled, this is walled. I think we're now properly, completely sealed in. Before we go and start throwing down, you know, just insane kind of stuff. Because technically I could go and rip the band-aid off. The only thing we don't see is... Oh, we did place it. We did place it. Okay. I think we're pretty... I don't think there's anything in here. Sorry, we were working on the bot wall last time, and we barely actually just placed it, and we actually needed to get going. Oh, we need more of this. Oh my god. The bots are trying to place items. We just didn't have enough room for them to place it. So we got that fixed for them. Using blues on this. I'll make a couple. Okay. Steel. I do desperately need to get more steel, which we will get here in a moment. And what? We'll do this for right now. Granted, it's not. Oh, that's right. I need to. Every single one of these. Just to be safe. Okay. So now we have everything that we need in order to make a bot wall. Sorry about that. We have all the things to make a bot wall. Now we just need to actually make the bot wall. My wife is just absolutely losing her mind over there with sneezing. Allergies are kicking her ass right now. It's really a sad sight to see. I need... Yeah. Guess we'll grab some of this. And... Yeah. Grab these. Oh, all that steel I... That steel I stealed. Steely steeled. Grab at least a stack. And dump all that off. Yeah. We're gonna want to have a couple of these. Sorry. Keep clearing my throat. Okay, got that. We're gonna want that and that as well. Those as well. Those. This. That. Oh, it'd be good to get one of these down here. Yeah, that's better. I think that... How's our pollution doing, by the way? Lots of numbers there. See what the pollution's doing. So, okay. And we're taking... Oh, that's not a lot. So we're actually expanding. The pollution cloud is actually increasing. Really? That's wild to me. It's just those. That's really the main cause of it, because I want everything but that. I know there's a hotkey for it. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, we do that and we're actually losing. We're going down, but we just have so many of these that it's causing us problems. And that's the next, but it's not even close. That's crazy. Oh, they're right outside the... Okay. Yeah, I think we have a problem with our design down there. It's too far out. So bots will just go here and die. Nothing will actually happen because these are outside of the range. I'm still a little too far. Maybe we go like that. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess can't have it too far out because they will prioritize it, which is problematic. Problematic? Okay. Back to the bot wall. That's what we're focusing on. We're trying to stay focused. I'm thinking we're gonna just absolutely ruin the day. Oh, cover access finish. That's great. We'll get that rolling here in a second. Go ahead and toss that down. We'll just let that fill up. Yes. One for you as well. And for you, and for you. And for you. Yet again. Do that. We are going to, I think... we just keep a row. Go there. There. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding these as... No! I'm changing the storage type from just like a regular chest to a requester chest. So that way, when my bots want to place a thing, because of a blueprint, they can just go ahead and place it. There's no need for them to do anything else. They don't, you know, they actually have the resources for it. That'll be good for us. And yeah, looks like they're making... That's going to be the part where we don't have actually anything to make that. Let's turn these guys off. There we go. Automate the automation. We'll throw that down. Now, it will cause basically all the red, steel, and various resources to essentially deadlock. They will never, ever get any more, which I'm fine with, actually. I am completely fine with that. Because I want this going. That, this, and this. And then, if you didn't know, you can copy and paste the assembler request to a requester chest, and it just tosses it in. You don't have to go in and manually place everything. Pretty nice that way. Okay. Definitely should have those. I guess we should be going through the whole thing, line by line. Actually, no. I lied. Womp womp. I lied. Don't do that. Instead, what we're going to do is this. Do that. And no bother. Every time I do this, I forget how to do it. I always have to come up with a very fascinating way of dealing with it each and every time. Ain't that a kick in the head? I guess we can go like that, do this, and that'll get us the rest of the way there. Not red, that's awful. Yeah. And that can just be that, and those will actually get the parts they need. Great. Solved. Solved. Problem solved. Alright, so let's get things moving along with this a little better. We got those. Have those. Pumps definitely gonna need those to be added. Just want to make sure all these are exactly that. Great. Don't get that. That. All of our train stuff figured out. Yes. Booyah. Now, do I automate a tank? I don't think so. I think we're fine. I think I should automate this as well. Lights. I haven't been using lights all that much, but I feel like I should. I feel like I need to be using them more. Okay. So I think that's everything in this page for right now. Down here. Have those. Okay, here comes the Big Lebowski. Here comes the very, very heavy demand. Objects. Shouldn't need those. Chemical plants. Yeah. These, yeah. Yeah, see how fast you can just, like, kind of cook through all this? Let's move this down. It'll give me at least enough space to do one more, not one more row exactly, but a little more space is always nice. We'll just go ahead and just pop that across. Okay. Labs. No, we should be fine. Tier 1s. That reminds me, I probably want to go ahead and throw this on. We'll we'll do that. Do this. We'll have that there. Just for when I need... Actually, no. We're probably going to need a lot more than that. Just for when we need bots. That we'll actually be able to get them. That'll be pretty cool to have. Okay. That and that. Came up here for something else, though. What was it? Oh, yeah, I was gonna do the... Oh, that's right, we actually don't have... We don't have any. Okay. That's fine. Alright, how's our power looking? Slowly losing it. That's no good. So we're gonna make one of these. Yes. Okay. Yes. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. How could I forget? Those. We have gears. Probably need copper wire. Barrels. I don't think so. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Yes. Cargo bay. This and that. Okay. Oh, it's breaking. Those? Okay. Not the biggest loss, but we'll probably get fairly annoying here in a minute. We let them just kind of do whatever they want. Okay. Get that one made. What do we want equipment-wise? I don't think we want... I think we'll do this. And then... Robo legs. What else? Personal shields. Personal lasers. Yeah, why not? Okay. We have repair packs there. And I want to say that's all we're going to need for the bot wall at this moment. Once we actually start getting more stuff, we'll start seeing more and more things come through. How's Rampant treating you? Very, very good. Of course it's treating me very well. Oh, it seems like my stuff is broken for some reason. Thanks for the chat. How you doing, Jeffrey? Because of you, I've now learned that my OBS is slightly broken. And that is great for us to know. So... yeah, that's cool. Alright. We'll deal with that later. Actually, we'll deal with it right now. Rampant's doing very well. We're, the one things we're having solid hanging up on for myself, experimenting with scrap throughput and putting off Gleba. Yeah, of course. You're a wise individual. Of course you putting off Gleba. But also at the same time, I think Gleba does get a bit too much hate, for the mere fact that you get 50% reduction of science usage. Like that alone. Oh my god. Can Can you not love that? But it's such a painful planet to deal with. Such a painful planet. Okay, what were we working on here? Oh, brain. Mind glove. Just messing around. Hey man, factorial paralysis is a real thing. Where you just sit there and you get so just involved into everything. You kind of forget to do anything else. I get that. 100% get that. Did I never make... I never made that. Of course. How's any of this going to get built if it doesn't have the ability to make it? Plus, all the stuff I'm doing will have been changed with stack inserters anyways. Yeah. Yeah, that bulk inserter to stack inserter change. That really is like a huge boom in the game, man. It just like absolutely changes everything for you. All of a sudden, like train depots, easy, just like you don't even have to have like intelligent throughput. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, looks like they did take care of it, but I don't have a radar down there. It's not sounding good, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, how many hours do you got in how many hours you got in Factorio right now? I think I'm at around 2,000 hours myself. Oh, goodbye pipes. Yikes. Absolutely just dummied. Rare bulk is working close to as well as common stack, but Fulgar specifically could use stacking since I'm around 800. I gotta be honest with you, Yef, I've never gotten into quality. Whoa! Okay. Those are new. Not the firebiters. Firebiters are absolute demons spawned straight from hell. Straight from hell they're spawned in. Oh my god. It's like a flamethrower turret that hates you. Alright, well now we know that exists. We're just going to avoid going there ever. The quality mechanic, if I could finish what I was saying. The quality mechanic. Disable them. That's why Fulgar is taking so long. I'm looking at sorting versus recycling first, and then landed on mining into recycler. Load to trains. Yeah. It's always the age-old question of do you cycle, do you like burn on site and then take everything else out? Or do you move the raw? I've always been partial. I've always liked the idea of having just one massive furnace array that all the ores just go into and just the output's the same. I've always thought that to be really, really cool. But yeah, I'm just not good enough at the game to actually make it work the way I want it to, where it's like effective. Like it works enough, but not quite to the degree that I would want it to be. Also been playing with city blocks for first time. Yeah, city blocks, man. Ooh boy, it makes everything so much easier. Gives you designated size, what you need to do. Oh, it's so good. So good. I love playing with them. I've been trying to go personally with a stupid gnat. I've been trying to go personally with a design of like outputs and then like you loops back into like a main rail system. So it's not city blocks as much as just kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just more like freeing. It's more flow. This is the best way I can describe it. Got an example? Not really. Well, like, I guess what it would be is like, if you were to do a city block, right? You would have your city block around the mining ore, and then that would just, you know, be, and you just build off of that. What I'm more doing is like, you have your station here, and you have like a main rail system that kind of just spider webs out. It's like spaghetti with rails, I guess, but it's more disciplined spaghetti, I think is the best way to describe it. It's disciplined spaghetti rails. Yeah, we're just so boxed in right now because of Rampant that I really don't have a great example of it. Ugh. Okay. Look at these things. First off, I love the design of these. They look so fucking cool. Oh my god. They look so cool, and they're just beefy. 10,000 health, man. 10,000 health. So strong. So powerful. And our ammo production is not even close. Like, we are going to probably start running out of ammo here in a minute. And I'm scared for it. I'm scared, but we'll move on. We'll live. We'll make it. What I'm hoping, what I'm desperately, desperately hoping is that I can get this big old beast going. And then at that point, it really doesn't matter. Like, power will never be a problem ever again for me. And we can kind of just slide in and do whatever we want. Because I'm kind of stuck in a loop of, like, I can't expand my steel production. Can't expand the steel production because then I'll come into the problem of power. And so, need to deal with the power first. Okay. Oh, we never got this. That's why. That's why. Yes, we'll just go like this. Just like that. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Yeah, I just barely got the bot mall. Like the ability to do like a robotic logistics. Just barely got that. So we're trying to move our way through with that. Been thinking about doing the speed run at some point too. Dude, the speed runs. Oh my goodness. Would you I'm assuming it would just be the any percent. The any percent speed runs. Are you thinking about doing just like the actual speed runs? Or are you thinking about just doing the speed run achievement? Yeah, just a 40-hour achievement. 100%, man. 100%. Ain't nobody got time for that fucking 6-hour speed run they're doing on Space Age. Ain't no one got time for that. That stuff is crazy. Okay. Let's help our... Yeah, the task one, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. It took them so long to make that too, because robotic control units haven't been a thing for like years, since I guess 2.0. Like that hasn't been a thing for so long. That must have taken them forever to actually get that. Yeah, the flip and then, oh my gosh, dude, it's crazy. I was watching that the whole time and I was just like, oh my god, I was losing my mind. I was absolutely losing my mind. I want those powers to have that, just like that ability to just manipulate and do what you want with the game. It's just insane. Have you seen the multiplayer speedruns? Those ones are pretty funny. I think those are down to like 40 minutes or something like that. Like they move quick through that. The multiplayer ones. Because I don't think there's a limit. to how many people can have the multiplayer ones, and so they get quick. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, steel and gears. Oh, we should definitely get our gear quester right there, and then get that going. Grenades as well. Yeah, I did a multiplayer 8-hour launch with co-op friends. Yeah, I did not. I didn't have any friends that wanted to play Factorio with me at that time. And so I kind of cheated to get the 8-hour achievement. I was a naughty boy. You can mess with the settings quite a bit, and it won't disable the achievement for you. So, for instance, I did a island map, and so it was an island, so I didn't have to worry about biters because you can't disable biters for the 8-hour achievement. But I made the island so small and the starting range so big that it essentially removed biters from the island entirely. That was pretty nice. So I kind of cheated a little bit, but you know, if you don't tell, I won't. Man, they're just not having a good time with me. Careful, Wooby might hear. Yeah. You're gonna see in the next patch notes. Putting on islands disables the 8-hour achievement. I'm like, sorry. Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Okay, gears, steel. Gears and steel. Gear and steel. Gear and steel. Gear and steel. Gear and steel. That's what we're trying to do. Then steel, I literally ran past it. Quite literally ran past it. As you can tell, steel is just... We're dying. Oh, it's suffering so badly. Do I have no steel in this whole damn place? Fine, I'm taking from you. And we'll go right there. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's all taken care of. What is this missing? Oh, the cable. Copper cable. Go ahead and throw that down, so that way that can start moving. Can start moving and grooving. So that should be good to go. I need to go and do this. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I've done this. That could have been really bad. That could have been pretty bad. Oh my goodness. You ever had that happen to you, Geff? Or you just go and completely forget a box limiter and just have it filled to the absolute brim? Have I tried K2 or space exploration mod? I have. Oh yeah. Yeah. Going a little Bob Ross on me. Yeah, happy accidents. For sure. K2 or space exploration mod. I've gotten about 40 minutes into K2, and space exploration I never got more than like maybe 10 minutes into. I tried playing them with my friends, and yet again, they're not as dedicated as I am to the game, and so they would very frequently kind of just like, this is hard, can we play something else? And then okay. I never really got to do that. all that much. But I for sure, I definitely want to hit those. What I'm wanting to specifically do with, like, that's actually the main reason why I want to stream, is that I want to do a lot more of these challenge runs. And I'm kind of I have a tendency to just kind of bleh and not keep pushing forward. And so having the community and like having people here that are kind of like a gym bro, like a gym buddy, they kind of hold you to the mat, hold you responsible for you doing it. And so, I kind of like that part of streaming, where if something's difficult, you can always look at the chat to be there to kind of help you just get through it, just push through it. So, let's see. This is probably going to be always running. Military science, yellow. We don't have yellow at this time. Is there something else we can do? Yeah, we'll do that instead. So that way those can keep going. Okay. I think it's time we build our steel out. Okay. So our current train network that we have, Yef, is what I would classify dog shit. It is absolutely horrible. Lots of one ways going everywhere. I would desperately like to have it not be that. So I think we're going to do that right now. We have some space out here, which is very nice. Good plan. Yes. Good plans all around. I try to have them as much as I can. I'm thinking we can grab... I think this has enough throughput where we can actually get a couple more trains out here. Can save the one for your Ribbon World run. Yes. I see people doing the Ribbon World ones, and I salute them. I give them the biggest round of applause. Yeah, single track trains, yeah. I give them the biggest applause because that just seems like hell. It seems impossible. Like, the amount of just focus you have to have the whole time, because you can't just place willy-nilly. Everything has to be very thought through. Okay. How do I want to go about this? We're gonna go... I think we're gonna go a row and then have one over like this for our steel. We'll do iron and then straight into steel. What I'm thinking I can do... maybe I don't worry about modulars right now. Maybe I don't worry about modular designs right now. I don't even have the power to support them, so I shouldn't even get my hopes up with that. Okay. Alright, well, now that we've tossed that idea out to the windows, we can go ahead and just get rolling with this. We've got 20. Need to do 24.
Yef 23 bringing more joy.
Yef, thank you so much for the follow, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I barely got my affiliate status. I think it was on Sunday was my last stream that I got it. Oh my god. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to hurry and deal with that. Oh boy. Oh. I'll go ahead and get... this all put together, and then we'll hurry and run over there so that way everything doesn't die in a horrendous fiery accident. Oh my goodness. Run this along that, run this along there. Okay. Hustle, 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 hustle. Move with speed. Okay, is my... Where is my damn tank? It's right there. Okay, it's right in front of me. Open your eyes. Open your eyes and you shall see where it is. Okay, am I actually going to be able to get there? I will be able to. Actually, it'd probably be faster if I went the other way, so we're going to do that. Yeah, let's hurry and hustle this muscle. Let's not hit the water this time. Oh, you fucking see that? That's some goddamn Tokyo drift right there. Ain't no one got... No, there's probably way better pilots at this kind of stuff, but... Ain't no one got the skills like that. Oh my goodness. Coughing up a lot. Okay, let's go and get this all fixed. Maybe I... Here's the problem with armored biters. They are basically immune to any... Oh, are they just running continuously now? That's not great. We're gonna need to not have that be reality. Looks intense. A touch. Just a touch. Let's go ahead and get that running again. Okay. Alright, and then... Yeah, they're just non-stop, so we're gonna have to blow this one up. How? I have no idea, because... Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost died for no damn reason. Ah, jeez. Don't text and drive, I guess. God. Okay, this seems like it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to try... I'm going to try and get close so that way my lasers can do something about it. Oh man, we're just taking a beating. I'm surprised how well my shields are holding up. Normally they just absolutely crap out pretty fast, and they're... That's normally with like spitters that are doing weird shit, like shooting larvae at me or lighting me on fire, or putting acid rain on me. Okay. I think that was the most successful attack on one of these armored biters nests I've ever had. Normally, it's just me doing nothing to them and them just forming a massive mob to kill me. So, the fact that one went pretty good, I'm very happy with. Oh no. I stopped. Can't stop moving. Okay, we got some bots floating around, so let's go ahead and pull off to the side of the road here. Let's get healed up. Rampant gives you more weapons to combat the super biters. So, yes, I am a masochist. I didn't install that mod, so we just have vanilla weaponry. Super biters, yes, the ones that we're currently fighting, these are called armored biters. They're separate from Rampant, but they do work with Rampant. And they are just juiced up. So they have incredible defense stats, so that's why like their hives have 10,000 health. They're immune to basically everything, so I don't know if you can see. It's probably going to be really hard for you, but I can relay what I remember stats-wise. They have 99% resistance to physical, 99% resistance to explosives, 60% resistant to fire or something like that. The only thing that they're not super resistant to is lasers. So that's why. Well then, yes. Yes. The only thing they're immune to. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Yeah, we're gonna park it. Do I have any bots on me? I do. Where are my bots? Let's do this. Is there a bot floating around somewhere that I'm not seeing? Oh, I probably just don't have repair packs. Doy. Yeah, these are some absolutely yoked. Just some absolutely fucking juiced up motherfuckers. They're fighting right now. Absolute giga chads. So. I think right now, I've run out of shells, as you can tell. What I'm going to try and do is lasers and stopped. Lasers and ramming speed. I think that is our strategy right now. Lasers and ramming speed. I don't know what else we can really do. To get where we need to be. Okay, going back in. We're going back in. We're completely out of ammo. Okay, we're not 100% out, but we're... Oh my god. Okay. They're very upset. Man, what I probably need to do is I just need to go and get more shells. I'm being too stubborn. I'm being far too stubborn. I just need to go get more shells. I just need to get more shells. That's it. Okay. So let's do this. While I'm here, I might as well fill my stuff up. Go and get 150 of these, 100 of those. Okay. I can feel the pressure rolling off of me. I feel like we're doing pretty good right now. Let's not get those on us. I think we'll make a separate tab for that kind of stuff. Because I just don't want always to have trains on me. Seems like a bit much. I don't say so myself. I will do 50. Always want some of these on us. Okay, should be good on that. No. I think we'll have another group just for kind of outpost building. I think we'll have a separate tab for that kind of stuff. Yeah, do you ever use the oh, I don't even want to, the different groups? I very rarely ever use them. I normally throw everything into one giant group and then kind of take things in and out when I need it and don't need it. Okay, let's see what else we want. Definitely those, definitely these. I'm gonna of good things to just always have on. Gotta have some nuclear fuel on you. Groups are nice. You can name it, and then when you need to for another ship or something, it's easy. Just add a whole group at once. Really? Okay. Yef, become the teacher. I will become your student. Let me become your disciple. How do you copy a group to something else? I cannot tell you the amount of times I've had a group set up and I've tried to move it to name the train group. Okay, hold on. Biters, calm down, please. We'll get to you in just a moment. So name the train group. Okay. It's not the train station. Okay, the train group. Oh, are you saying name my group trains? So we do this as trains. Not taints. Trains. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Okay, so we got trains now. Now make a new section. Okay. And click the name. And then I just click this, and it just... Yeah, that's addictive. Oh my god. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've tried doing this with, like the spaceships and all that kind of stuff, where I'm like, if only Wooby was smart enough to have me transfer groups over. Oh my god, I was just a complete dumbass the whole time. Well, Yef, thank you so much. And you know what? For that, because there's not terribly too much that I can do, but in honor of you, there we go. You are going to be our first actual spaceship that will be useful outside of the science one. I can use constant combinators with groups to define how much of something I want to build. Okay. Yef is actually a goddamn wizard, everybody. Ladies and folks, Yef is a wizard. He's actually a magician. So the constant combinators and like the circuits and all that kind of stuff, I have looked at it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I've tried, and my little brain is far too mechanical for this kind of stuff. So for instance, like coding and similar such things, I've tried to do, and I just can't. If you want to. Yeah, if you want to send me anything, I would love to take a look at it. They're so upset. the game figured it. It's like, oh my god, no, he's learned. Oh shit. We have to break his stuff. We must destroy him. Fucking excuse me. I think we might have a little bit of a problem on our hands here. I'll show you in a second. I don't think I gave it enough time on screen. I barely saw it out of the corner of my eye. Where the fuck are my goddamn things? There they are. I think they literally expanded in front of my eyes. So let's go and see. Okay, okay, it wasn't a base. They just put down a spitter. Some spitamans. We'll go ahead and just... There we go. Oh, but they're making one. Let's go ahead and just not let that happen right now. Oh my god. Okay, let's not waste any ammo on that. Let's just focus on getting the ship blown up. Oh, the fire. It burns. God. Alright, come at me, bitches. Yes. Die in purging flame. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Let's get back in here. Let's start blowing stuff up. Alright. The ram method is probably not the best way to go about it. So we're not going to do that again. Because that almost killed us in one tap. that almost absolutely just yoked us the fuck out. So we're not doing that again. I still have bots on me. Okay. Alright, get in. And let's get back out there. Let's absolutely smash this shit to pieces. God, tanks are so good, man. I love tanks. They make me happy. Uh-oh. The in-world biters are getting upset. My IRL biters are getting very upset. Yes, die. Yeah, tight circles. Tight maneuvers. You know what, we got grenades. Let's get some grenades out here. Maximize DPS. Oh, I gotta, like, precision kill these because of regenerative. So if I don't, actually, they'll just heal faster than I deal damage. Alright. Well, that should help significantly with all my shit blowing up. Okay. Do I have rails on me? Some rails. There we go. Okay, let's go back. Back over here. What we were working on before that all happened? I don't remember. I bet it wasn't that important. It was the bot mall. I remember. I remember. Just being a bit of a doofus. A Gurkus Madurkus. Okay, let's go ahead and slap one down here. Okay. They'll eventually get it out there. Okay. How's any of this going along? Not at all. Because I haven't made copper thing. Here's a copper requester. And here is a iron requester. Okay, so that should be good on those. Now we should be making that, which that should be then going to everything else. Making things very, very happy. Alrighty. Then we're just gonna build this out into something quite beautiful. Like that. Got a tickle in my throat. Alright, we probably should prioritize getting this put up. Because, my goodness. Yeah. I think we're about to brown out here in a second. Look at that, just plummet. Oh my god. What do we actually... 0. That's actually what ends up happening, is 0. Wow, just no power to sustain anything. Okay. Let's... I want to get this primarily made. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Throw that down. Let's get this built out. Really, really, really badly want this built. So we can start working on it. What keeps breaking? Up here? I don't have a radar up there. Alright, what I'm going to do... enable when the thingy is less than 1. Oh, it didn't fit. Oh, is it too fat? Oh, that's funny. It's like a fourth of it. Oh, that's funny. If you go to my, I believe in my Twitch, there's a Discord link. And you can go there, let me actually look. Yeah, you can, I think you can go in there. Oh, I'm a bastard. Let me, here, go ahead and just toss it. We'll toss it in there. Everyone can come join the Discord. It's a vacuum. There's really no one in there, and I don't know if I'd really have the time to, like, maintain it, but it exists. Okay. Now, can they reach this? This is going to become a problem, because they're going to just fill in... I feel like bots are purpose-built to fill in the dumbest places first, and then the critical, important infrastructure later on. Oh my goodness. Keep choking on my own bit over here. Okay, so let's go and throw this down. Kovacs enrichment. You know. And we'll switch these to these when we get a chance. Let's go ahead and flip a Rooney Dooney this on over. It's in general now. Okay, let's take a look at this. See. Import. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this genius design that you've made for us here. Top tier design. Okay, so what's happening in this? Okay, we got two concepts going on, but we can break it down. All right. So what we got each. So we have red, we have green each. We've got red each, output each. Okay. And it comes out less than 1, less than 0, less than 0. Okay, what is this doing? What do I want to build? Okay, let's get, what is that? Arithmetic. And that is a constant. Got those. And he's dealing at such a level above us that he's got tier 3s on these. So we're gonna downgrade those to tier 2s. Gonna do this as well. Okay. And so if I'm understanding this correctly, and you tell me if I'm being a dummy bear. We've got this, and I guess I haven't looked at combinators and all that kind of stuff in the circuitry since 2.0. So you have a list here, and that outputs a value into here. One thing that I'm like, and this is what always kind of breaks my brain, is each evaluates the condition for each input signal individually. What's up, K-Gib? How you doing? We're learning circuitry. Can you build the circuit buildings? I did, I just never placed them down like a dummy. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I see. I am seeing this now. So it reads, I feel stupid. Loving your new badge, K-Gib. Yeah, so it reads the logistics network. It gives me a readout of what I have in my logistics. Okay, it reads what you have in red chess, and if it's less than the constant number in the groups, it makes it. Yeah, because then that enables/disables them. Can we get some W's in chat for Yef here? For Yef, not Yef. Jesus, it's not a furry. He might be. Yef, can we get some W's in chat for him? Holy shit. That is really impressive. I love it. I don't have any room to place that. Let's go ahead and just do. What am I doing? We don't have biters. We don't have to worry about being bit over here. Let's go ahead and make this look really nice and nice. Fill her up. Well, thank you so much for that example. I will... God damn. Well, no, I have the... Oh, I don't. Why is it being like that? I'm gonna go ahead and add that into there. Thank you so much, Jeff, for showing us here in the chat. in the session on how this stuff actually works. I appreciate it. Setup is a little slow first, because you have to disable and actually sometimes you need to set to the item twice. Yeah, but the less than 0 will stay one copied, so not too bad. Yes, yes. You've shown us the true way, man. Well, I'm super excited. Have you seen? I'm pretty sure you've seen this too. Here's my level of circuitry. You ready for this? Avoids happy accidents, right? Here's my little bit of circuitry that I got going on here. Ready for this? You're gonna see this and you're gonna be like, I've truly met a master. Ready? Okay. So let's pick an item that you kind of get a shit ton of. We'll do this, right? So that's gonna become a yellow chest. I then take this, and then I have it read the contents. Oh shit. I need the yellow chest first. No. Oh, these bastards are taking all my shit. I can't grab one. Fuck. Okay, we'll make one of these. Okay. So then I set the logistics so that way the only thing that can be placed in this storage crate is this, and then I adjust this to only work whenever there's what's the stack size for these? I forgot. 10. Boom. That is kind of the level I'm at. Let me go and... properties. That's why. That's why. Okay. I was wondering why it wasn't connecting to like the chat, but I figured it out now. Okay, we'll just disable that for now. What is this? I think spaceships was first time I really needed any circuits filling up on excess ice and stuff otherwise. What? Yeah, so here's kind of my solution for it. Is like, you're smart. I'm not. I'm currently having that problem with this. And yeah, I would just kind of, whenever I run out of space science and, you know, it gets filled up with more ice. And yet, like, this is very simple shit. Like, it's hooked up and it's reading, you know, very, very simplistic, very, you know, non-impressive. Actually, you know what? If I go like this, and I say enable when this is less than, if we go 200. I do have the technology. I think on my for like my spaceship, I do want to learn circuits more, so I think for my spaceship, I'll try and do some more circuitry on it to get better. That space science one, once it becomes a problem, then we'll fix it. Until then, it's chugging along. Okay. How's this going? Oh, that's right. I wanted to expand my bot network out to the reactor. That's what I wanted to do. And then yoink this. We'll go here. We'll go there. And there. There we go. Of course, it's right in the middle of the belt. Where else would it go? It'd be ridiculous for it to be anywhere else. Go ahead and get rid of these. And then we can go ahead and slap that down. We can go ahead and get that done as well. My space science uses the same blueprint as one I sent you. Constant combinators defining how many asteroids, how many processed ores, and how many science to hold 8 item groups in total. That is a... Yeah, I think that is just so intelligent and so just mind-blowing. These fit. Can these fit in here? No. Same each, yeah. Oh, that's why they're not turning on, you doofus. Don't have any freaking power. Sometimes I'm surprised that I've made it this long. There we go. Now everything has power. Jesus. And these are... every time I make a nuclear reactor blueprint, I never set the circuits. Oh, that's backwards. We want this one in the blueprint. We want to have this be T. And then do this at 510. I always forget to do this for my blueprints. And for anyone that is curious in what I'm doing, I am setting a circuit condition on these inserters to only insert once these reactors achieve a temperature of 500. Or 510, more specifically. So that way they're not constantly burning off fuel. And then those, and then that. Yep. We're doing it. And now we'll just slowly power up and become the unit. I forget how fast I can move on create. Just absolutely take off like a goddamn rocket. Okay, that's troubling. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch them all die here. We got... what do we got? Fast? Acidic. Fucking nothing. Ain't nothing to nobody. Yeah, so for those who are not aware, each color represents a different type of biter. I don't have, so like these red ones, for instance, are fire biters. They are flamethrower biters. They just shoot fire at you. Oh, they're right in the edge. I can't see them. Yeah. Wasp. The wasp ones are the worst. Okay. When these attack, you'll see what I'm talking about. I believe, yeah, they shoot out a creature that flies around and just decimates, causes damage. Please don't tell me you're going to set up another nest right here. That's going to be an absolute monster. 10,000 science packs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Distracted. There's about 5 things that I keep getting distracted by. Let's go ahead and turn these all into passives. And let's get our steel set up, because we really, 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 really need that. Okay. Do I have... I never made a box for these. Yet. Gonna do that. Filter only. Grab these fellers. And then we'll go ahead and toss that into a cluster chest. Okay. So we don't want it exactly like that, because we also want another row on top of it, like that. I'll do this the smart way so I don't mess this up. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Then that should output beautifully like that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So let's go and bring our train here. Let's go ahead and bring him to a good place. Oh, I might end up... We just go... That's a bit close. Go ahead and bring this out like this. And then... Ah, fuck it. We'll do double-headed trains. We'll do double-headed trains. It's not that big of a problem. Go ahead, name this. Turn off as well. And we'll make a second train stuff and all that for this. So we'll have 2 trains running, which might be problematic. Yeah, will definitely be problematic, but we'll come to that bridge when we cross it. Even how the fucking saying goes, Jesus. Is this? Oh, they're just all low power. Yikers. Yikey yikeys. Okay. That's why nothing was being built. Oh my god. Really aggravating of a way to live. Yeah, and just red circuits are so slow. get any of the furnaces. And quite a bit of them, too. Hell yeah. And we just don't have the steel. But once we make steel and we bring it back to the base, everything should go just absolutely swimmingly. Everything should just go absolutely fantastically. Let's not go too hog wild. We'll just have it like that. 50. I think that's enough. I think what is this? 90. Okay. I was wrong. I was wrong. There we go. That should do what we want. Go ahead and turn this group off because I don't want them chasing me down. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I have a bot following me, I always feel bad. As it like desperately chases after me, being like, please no, let me supply you, master. And I'm just like, fuck off. I don't want your stinking help. Always makes me feel bad. Go, my bots. Go, my beautiful bots. Oh. That's disconnected. That's why. That's why. Okay. Let me take this, wire everything up. And then do the same down here. And again. And again. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, am I just shy of... Yeah. Wow. Can't get away from him. Can't get away from him. There we are. All right. Let's go ahead and turn on our train one. We'll just start getting filled up on... Jeez, that is very rambunctious. Alright, bye guys. See you. Oh, I stepped into the no-go zone. Damn. That sucks. Okay. I actually just want to see if I can get rid of any that are inside of this little hovel I got. Well, that's most of everywhere. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Engines. We actually need to get engines put onto our logistics network. Engines go zip, zappity zoop. We can do that as well. Don't need that many. Just need some. Do I have any engines on me? Of course I do. Because I'm full of random shit. Absolutely just full of random stuff. Okay, we've got all that. Okay, we got our double train. Alright, we should be good there. I think you just turn off the person logistics so that way you're not getting chock full of a bunch of bullshit. I probably should also expand my amount of concrete. Just so that way it's easier to fill up the base. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our... First our train station. And then let's go ahead and add our... everything else. Go here. grab that. Grab this. And rocket fuel, rocket fuel. Yes, it's only a 1 car. That's right, it's only a 1. Okay. So we will now go... Easy enough. Jesus. I don't know. Anyone in chat, what do you guys think about buffered chests on train stops? Do you think they're necessary? I like them. I think it just adds to the aesthetic of it, really. Not even like on a necessary need basis. I just like the look of them. Go ahead and run these along. Worth, right? Like, I understand if you have, like, space restrictions on that, but I kind of feel like that's a little bit of an excuse of I didn't plan out. I don't think it's expensive. Yeah. If you're just going, like, absolutely across the map with these, but then again, at that point, like, you're not... That's not a buffer, that's just like a warehouse. At that point, you're just making a massive warehouse. Well, shit's popping off somewhere. I'm not gonna get distracted. I refuse to get distracted. And I feel like if you had a bunch, doesn't that actually defeat the purpose of it? Because now your throughput is like limit. I guess it's the same with this, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'm not thinking too clearly. Okay, let's go ahead and throw some stuff down. Segment this all out. You're saying you can't get there. Why can't you get there? Because I'm retarded, that's why. Because you cannot make that sharp of a turn. I mean, like, if you're stacking train stops and don't have space since rails are close. Yeah, like, I get that perspective. I think, though, you should space things out a little further. Like, I get in, like, in a temporary sense, but if your base is set up like that. Oh my god. Yeah, just add another 2 rows. I've completely fucked my whole thing over. Oh my god. Yeah, because that's only yeah. Yeah, because that only goes that way. That only... Well, that doesn't even go that way. Yeah, we go both ways. We go both ways. And we go both ways. Okay, why are you still upset with me? Iron on. You can go down. Train cannot find past the destination. But, like, you can, though. Because you can go down this way. Am I retarded? Am I just not... Because you're allowed to go that way. You're also allowed to come back out. Am I just stupid or something? I thought it was already in the base. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay. Now, are you gonna say that you're stuck? That's the ultimate question. God, I hate how much random stone I get in my inventory. You ever played, anyone in chat, you guys ever played with, alien biomes before? I feel like every time I play with it, I always just end up with just an absolute ass load of... Oh, yes. Let's do this. Haha, there we go. I always feel like I end up with just an absolute shit ton of stone in my inventory, just randomly. Let's add... I want to add a couple more, because I do not believe I can just do this. Still not used to having... Still not used to having good shit. Having proper tools. It's been so long that I've actually forgotten. Okay, I figured this was gonna happen. I am an actual cow. I'm an actual fucking farm animal. Jesus. Okay, now he can't leave. Alright, go back to... That's what we need to do. But we need to turn those into chain signals. There we go. Okay. Everyone happy? Everyone working the way they should be working? Okay. I don't want to hear no more bitching. Now they have the supply. I'm just gonna steal them and come make these. Go, my bots. Yeah, get these last two. I think we're gonna actually go backwards. Alright, we're doing this the stupid way. Or the archaic way, I guess. I could throw it on a train, but that seems like a big headache and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to. Can't make me. I'm a strong, independent engineer. It will take no shit. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. Up. Keep going. There we go. Just like that, we have more steel. You love to see it. Now you're saying you can't leave. Why can't you leave? Go back. Go back. Oh my god. I'm definitely not smart enough for this kind of stuff. Stop there. Actually get rid of those, because I think those are just causing more problems when they're actually fixing anything. So have that. Instead, we'll go there. There. That's actually what we want. Okay. We got there, Reddit. We got there, folks. What's being blown up down here? I definitely need to increase this so that way it's running on both sides. Because as it stands, it's not getting enough throughput, and that is problematic, to say the least. Go ahead, grab this. I never did this. That's why I don't have any. Yeah. Slap this one down. Put a proper power pole in there. Do the same with this. We'll do that, just so that way I actually have somewhat of a supply of them. Okay. I think we're starting to rock and roll just ever so slightly. Oh yeah, also want radars. I love me some radars. That I definitely should have productivity modules in. Everything seemingly has stopped because of yellow science. Why is yellow science completely seized up? Because of robot frames? That's because of steel. Ow. I literally have a thingy. I literally have a thingy. Come on, game. Play nice with me. Here we go. Yeah, I should be getting enough. Cannot get to destination. Why? Because you're waiting there. I think if we go... Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Biters can't get in there. Don't have to worry about it. And so we can do that, and then we'll pop that down. Okay, you happy now? Jeez. I did not want to have to do a crash course in this right now. Of all the things. You know what? Fuck it. We're fixing it. We're fixing it right now, goddammit. Okay. There's our two links. And let's go ahead and throw down these. Alrighty. We got that. Create blueprint. Boom, straightaways. Got that taken care of. I don't want them building something. Throw this down. So you're going right that way, and you're going that way. That one's going that way. Perfect. As I can slap you down like this. Probably should do wall reduction. Move these walls. Meaning I can also get rid of these fellas. Okay, that's gonna be a huge project. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Like I got a gusto, but like I'm fixing it, and then second I actually had to like start doing some significant moves. I was like, I'm not fixing it. I'm giving up. I'll deal with it later. Well, those like that. Okay. Zoom. Just finished the second part of the tutorial. Nice. Yeah, I don't want to say your name wrong, and I'm having a hard time being able to read it. I don't know if I'm just being stupid or not. John Chingles? John Chingles? Thank you so much for coming by, saying hi. Yeah. Let's fucking go! I know how to read. Achievement unlocked. This place looks nutty, man. Yeah, I can take you through a little tour if you want. I actually can't because my power's off. Oh, I want to die. Okay, I think we should be stabilizing here in a second. I had to lock in trying to connect my coal to my iron, right? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Okay. How's everything? Okay. Now I can show you the base a little bit. So here are our walls. Pretty basic, bog standard. This is our little setup we got going on with it. Got some laser turrets, normal flamethrowers, all that kind of fun shit. We're doing rampant and armored biters. %, man, 100%. Uranium. We've got our coal mine over here. Yet again, just absolutely barricaded everything off. And then this monstrosity that we call a very, very confusing, thrown together base. Okay, we're still not generating enough power. Okay. So Don Shingles, what'd you think of the tutorial? This game looks so insane to a noob like me, but also the tutorial is very digestible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying that. I really tried my best to make it as simplistic and very easy for people to understand. I hope you're talking about my tutorial that I did. If you're not, I'm so sorry, and I kind of feel like a jackass otherwise. Just pretend. Yeah, it was fucking mine, man. What are you talking about? It's my tutorial. Every tutorial you see on YouTube, they're mine. What are the walls about? You said flamethrowers. Okay. I'm sorry. I assumed far too much, and that's on me. Don Shingles, I thought you were a little bit further along. So, zooming in here, we have the gun turret, and we have the flamethrower turret. Flamethrowers, of course, shoot flames, and they roast our enemies alive, and our gun turrets shoot them in the face. And these flamethrower turrets require oil that we both mine, or, fun fact, if you look at the consumption down here, right below me, that consumes different oil types, and those have different properties. So for instance, this one right here, the yellow looking oil, that one's called light oil. Yeah, single best, without a doubt. That's starting to get hammered quite a bit. Oh, it's shut off. Oh, it's shut down. Oh no. Piss oil, yes. The piss oil. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We'll continue talking about it later. We gotta hurry down to our place. So we're playing with a mod called Rampant and with another mod called Armored Biters. That's why everything... Right? I'm so fast because we've got these exoskeleton legs. These help our movement speed by 30% each. So we got, you know, 3, 6, 9, 90% going on. Okay. Let's restore everything back up. There we go. Go and replace that with the medium one. There, no one cry. No one sob. Yeah, so if we go ahead and... Bot, come home. Thank you, buddy. So if we go out here, I can show you, what is my personal final objective for this? So we're playing with Space Age right now. So look at these guys. And I'll talk more about the objective. Look at these guys shooting fire and shit. It's terrifying. It's funny, these aren't even the craziest ones. They're the most annoying, but they're not even the craziest ones. They're building... I need to take these all out. Okay, maybe I need to switch. Oh, shit. Okay, so you see this right here. I'm so sorry, Don Shingles. I am absolutely fucking everywhere. I will get back to your question in a moment. Right here is a underground attack. As you can see, they... Stop it. Stop shooting my shit. Stop it. Okay, that was stupid for me to place the turret back down. Anyways. Back to your question, and then any following questions you have afterwards. My objective for this one is I want to get Prometheus Science. I played Space Age before. This might be all going over your head. Please let me know if I am going far too advanced for you at the beginning. I want to get to Prometheus Science. If we go in here and go zoop all the way to the bottom, this is the final research. I only started playing today. Oh my god. Oh my god. I apologize. I'm going far too... This isn't even fucking connected. As you can tell, I'm not even really that good at this game. No, we try though. We try though. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up. So we're playing Space Age. I want to make Prometheus Science, which is the very last science in the entire game. You need a fat ship to be able to get there. I'm wanting to do that. Yeah, and like Yef saying, that early grind, like it's this game, man, it just lures you into this lull of just everything's just so great. Everything feels so good, like, you know, belts are moving, things are getting satisfied. All right, Don Shingles. It just has this allure to it that just lulls you into just really doing nothing. Okay. How's this coming along? Okay, these are literally just hot. They're just burning fuel for no reason. Fuck. We're just burning shit up in the atmosphere for no goddamn reason. Ah, yeah, I think I'm a dummy. You know what would also probably help if I turn those into the good ones, the bulk inserters. I think that would help. What's blowing up now? Oh. Okay. We're gonna walk back down here. So now they're destroying everything. Is this hooked up to anything yet? Nope, that's not hooked up to anything either. I have 2 reactors not powering shit. They're just hot. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been 30 seconds. No, what I need to do is I need to get my tank. I need to come down here and I need to teach the biters a lesson. I need to show them discipline and democracy. I need to show them the true ways. Go ahead and cut this off. Because no, I think... How do I want to go about this? Okay, this is probably going to be very stupid of me to do. But I'm going to do this. Do this. And then we'll go like that. Now, y'all's looking at me like I just grew a 3rd horn, and I don't disagree. I promise you, I have a plan. Is it a good one? Yet to be seen. But I promise you, I do have a plan. Let's go ahead and run this all out here. And then we're going to do a 3 to 6 on the opposing side. 3 to 6. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. If it's not a 4 to 4 balancer, I don't want it. Now we're doing some balancing shit still, so that will make you happy. It's not a 4 to 4. If you were specifically looking for a 4 to 4, that's not happening here, but we'll just go ahead and run these in like this. Now, is this proper ratio? No. Will this get the job done? Maybe. But I need to limp along just a little bit. Because I'm being eaten alive. Okay. We got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and get into our tank. First, let's find our tank. There he is. And we're going to go ahead and give them a proportionate response. Okay. This is such a bad idea. I'm just sitting on the tracks. Oh, let's get off. Okay. Nothing bad happened. Alrighty, do we have shells before I go too deep into this? I do not. Let's add that to our thing. Go 200. Move gun. It's a bold strategy, Kant. Let's see if it works out for him. Yeah. God, Dodgeball's such a good movie, man. Oh my god, I forget sometimes. How far down does this go? Not far enough. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna roll back. Okay. And I'm in the network. So I should be getting my 200 here in a second. I don't want to say go back and watch some of my earlier streams, but there are a couple of them where, I mean, I was just getting bodied on all sides from the biters. Best multiplayer move has to be the Valheim calling the boys to help you recover your boat and all sailing together. I've got to say, I've played Valheim, I think 3 times with my friends. The furthest we've ever made it was the, uh-oh, what's happening here? Nothing. Okay. Was the rot. I don't remember what his name is, but it's the rotten guy. Actually, what I probably should do is do 200 on you and not on me. He's rough. Yeah, we beat him, and then after that we were like, oh, that was fun. I don't think we've played since then. I think that killed us. Oh yeah, we tried to cheese it a little bit. He had his spawner was right next to a what is it? The catacombs, the little entrance to the catacombs. And so we just threw up a wow. That is some destruction in here. Jesus. Okay. We just threw up our portal up there. And then we had a buddy that would just sit up there with a bow and just snipe him. And we were just running around while chaos ensued. Alrighty. These biters keep expanding. Time to make that not a reality anymore. Okay, there's one hive taken care of. Let's go back and take care of this one. And let's swing over here. Oh my god, that's quite a bit. Let's turn off my bots for a second because... yeah, we're doing full Gora first because I want mech armor. I want the electronics, the electromagnetic foundries, or the facilities, and I want mech armor. Because in this, holy shit, with this we have armored biters that are going to well, all right, let's get some W's in chat. I'm gonna save scum a little bit. We're gonna back it up. We're gonna throw it back. And we're gonna re-roll that. Go ahead and do this again, and then do there. Do this again. And get rid of mine. What was I saying? Full Gora. Because armored biters. Oh no, the game crashed. Crazy, guys. It's insane. Game crash. Don't know what to do. Because the armored biters are very vulnerable to laser turrets or laser damage. The only thing we can really do to like defend against that is laser turrets and personal laser defense. So we're gonna need a lot of lasers on us, so that way we're at least somewhat safe. Look at these little bastards thinking they can just roll in, do what they want. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, we've got our future objectives. Rare tank sounds so good, man. Oh my god. The expanded does it have expanded inventory? Not inventory. Expanded the thing where you put the things in so that way it does more things. Okay. Jesus. Hard to get rare without tier 3 assemblers though. Yeah. Yeah. You just don't have the quality. Come back around. Oh shit, oh shit. No, not again, not again. Not again. We're not having that happen again. What? When did these fuckers come? Were these there all along? Did you guys see those? Did those guys just show up? What? That came out of nowhere for me. Oh my god. Okay, we're still on fire, but let's get back in there. Go around the cliff. Oh, they're upset. They're upset. Okay, let's go ahead and just start popping off on these guys. I am terrified. Yeah, let's have them burn down their own forest. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. Bye, guys. Bye. See you later. It's been fun. Okay. Let's crawl our way back here. I think what I want my objectives to be is I want this run of Space Age. I want to do things that I've never done before. So I want to have my bases, not my bases plural, but I want to have my base primarily on Navis to run purely off of solar. I think that'd be a really cool thing because that also interacts really well with Rampant. Secondly, because Yef is now being an absolute GOAT, I have the confidence to start doing circuits. I want to try and do more circuit stuff. And then I kind of want to do some pseudo mega basing a little bit. I think that'd be pretty cool. On top of quality, I've always just ignored quality, and I think that's a bad idea. And our base is about to shut down. Okay, let's... I love that I did that right next to a door. Run! No. Okay. Do these, like, not gonna ever do that? I guess not. Okay. How is... Yeah, it's just the steel. Yeah. The reason steel's so slow is that we just don't have... Oh, these are running totally fine. Literally 24/7. Why is everything being shitty? Maybe because this is shitty? Maybe that's your answer? Yeah, there we go. That's some actual throughput now. Okay. Okay, thank God. So we need to kill these ones off. Let's get back in the tank. Oh, let's get rid of these. Okay. Why is this shut off? Goes here? Excuse me? What's that meme where it's like the giant stack of shit and there's like one peg on this side? It's like the one power pole that's holding 70% of my base connected to my... Okay. Probably also just upgrade those. Okay. Yeah, we just don't have the juice. What are we missing for the other reactor is steel in the red circuits. Friend sent me that meme. We do Friday co-ops. First half of the day. With 600% biters. I may or may not delete that one power pole. Man, talk about an agent of chaos. We were just like, die. You deserved it. You let me do it. Okay. Red circuits. Yeah, and I think just the answer for everything is we just don't have enough power going on. And the reason we don't have enough power going on is... I guess what I could do... What side is most established? I think if I go... Can something stop dying? I need to put more laser turrets down. It was accidental, but didn't notice till wave took out a whole corner. Hey, speaking of taking out a whole corner... Jeez, look how big these guys are. They're like fucking Volkswagen Beetles. They're huge. They're getting fat. Okay, back to what I was thinking. I'm thinking I delete... What am I saying? What am I saying? I just need to get... I can... take that one, place it here, and I just need to get 3 more, and that should run this all up. I just need 1 more of those. Actually, I don't need that anymore because that one just turned on. Yeah, I'm being a doofus right now. Don't mind me. I'm just being a little silly in the head. Okay, we go like this, that, over, down, come across like that. We did this, and then we ran to not enable, read all belts, enable when sad rock 85 is less than, let's go 80. Yeah, so yeah, what's your guys' goals with that one then? Are you just wanting to like launch the rocket and be done with it, or are you guys wanting to go something bigger with that 600%? Oh, do I no longer have... Oh, shit. No, Gleba is also 600%. So we'll see. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck is all I can say. Seems like a really rough time. Not gonna lie. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, fix that down. Hold on, filter out only the happy rock. And then we're gonna place down a passive provider chest. So it's been a ride. I can only imagine. Like, I'm in a very similar circumstance with with this. Like, I think, what is this, day 9? We've done 9 streams of this, 2 to 3 hours each stream. Looks like this one's going to be probably around a 3-hour stream as well. And I'm just now somewhat stable. Like, it really is like these biters really do just be... He's still working on killing his first demolisher with us. Well, us experienced ones work on novice. Yeah, gotcha. I think I'm going to break a lot of this down, and that scared the shit out of me. So I think I'm going to actually take that, place that, re-blueprint that. 600% keeps us engaged. I bet. You think? Definitely keep me engaged. That way this can start going. It's gonna be a hot minute until that's actually all up and running again. And this Steam, yeah, I have this all connected, so it won't be that big of a problem. What I am going to do, though, is I think I'm going to go ahead and break these down and get them put on a much more... Okay, I'm going to lose my mind if it's the iron mine. Oh, no, it's this wall. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the little electric splatty splats, but those are the electric ones. They scare me to death. They're the most threatening and dangerous ones. They're annoying, they're dangerous. There's all... Whoa! Hello! Okay, that corner is in desperate need of some help. Don't worry, corner, I will be there momentarily. Give me just a moment. You have access to fancy combat bots? Are you talking about... Oh, you're talking about these ones, right? Is it this one? Yeah, laser damage. What I probably should do, because that's just perma turned off, is start working on... Oh, but they're all... Yeah. Okay. I guess I can work on that. And you. The red one. Red one, red one. I'm gonna go with no. Just because I can't see it. Right, it would be... Yeah, this one. This one's the one you're talking about. The Destroyer. Yeah, 20 electric damage. That's actually pretty beefy. Okay. These are almost done. We shouldn't have any problems after that. The problem that we have right now is I would be having none of these issues that you keep seeing, like these corners keep dying. The reason why they keep dying is that I don't have the laser turrets, and I just don't have the power to supply laser turrets, and I also just don't have the supply of laser turrets because of steel. So I'm probably going to need to go down and... Yeah, how many of these we got? 50? Okay. Let's go expand our steel production. Yeesh. Oh, they're getting a little bitey. Getting a little choo-choo. Okay. 200 megawatts. I like to see that. This is starting to actually kick on now. So if we go ahead and just take this... Well, can't go that far now, can I? Turn that on. Like that. I am sorry about the noise. That is probably going to be very annoying for some time until I can actually... Yeah, they've destroyed that. They've probably punched through at least. This is still getting just absolute... dummied. Okay. Yep, everything's this is my experience so far has been that... Oh my god, Costco pizza, my god. Don Shingles, that sounds amazing. Costco pizza. What we've got
Don
here.
Shingles bringing more joy.
He's bringing us more joy, everyone. He's coming into the fold. Thank you so much for the follow, Don Shingles. Really appreciate it. Okay. Right. So we've expanded our steel production. So that should give us some kind of yeah, our base is not doing good right now. Let's just say that. Let's just be... Can we just be honest with each other right now? We're not doing good right now. Our base is not doing good right now. But we will persevere. We'll push through, as the kids say. Okay. That really should start making a difference now. Let's go ahead and get... Just need that steel, though. How's this looking? Empty as always. Because everything needs steel. All the time. Always. Always and forever. Okay, we've got all of our stuff now. It's great. Let's get... Okay, let's do this. These ones are not needed anymore. They're safe. So let's go ahead and rip this all up. 'Cause I think I just need to add to my ammo supply right now, because I think that's why we just keep getting dummied, absolutely bodied, is that we just don't have the ammo supply to really keep everything happy. Go ahead and do this for these to that. Okay. Why does this not auto-correct? Like when you put that in, that just does not automatically come up. Because there's no other option. You can't have it be something else. Okay. Let's go ahead and pepper this in for them. Probably should just do this. That. Okay. Due to quality. My man Yef coming in with the brilliant ideas. Okay, let's add a radar right here. Right here. Okay. Maybe want rare wooden power pole. Oh, that's funny. Rare power poles for wooden power poles. That's funny. Armored hive. So let's take a peek at what these guys got going on here. So we have armored biters, these general things. That's only a level 5. God, if I could do that correctly. None of them are sitting still. Yeah, so you can see they've got some good resistances on them. Pretty tough. And then we have regenerative biters as well. These ones, you know, of course, regenerate. Is this a continuous flow, or are they going to eventually stop? Do they have Wikipedia in the top right? Book near the map. My man, always coming with the things. Yeah, so in the chain of like the biters, oh, those are snappers. Let's go to yeah, armored biters. Where are we at? 8? Yeah. So this is what we're dealing with, right? Pretty tough, pretty scary. And then we've got the regenerative ones. I think we're also at like level 7 with these guys. So laser and fire is really the only way to go with these armored ones. Oh, what's the health on these things? Moving speed, base health. Yeah. These things are absolutely dummied. If we look at the nest, like the health on these things that we currently have on them is just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not even fair. Are you kidding me? Those belts were backwards the whole time, and those... It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, laser turrets are going to really be what keep us going. Go ahead and get rid of these as well. That. Get rid of all this. Scared to remove these power poles, but I think we got power going the other way too. Normally I do one side ammo, but in your case, I think you need it. Everything just maximum throughput, let it flow. Yeah. Get them back inside of us. And I want to expand. It's one of our objectives for today. Let's expand this out. So that way repair packs can be done. That's fine. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Okay, so that covers that bottom section. And I think that'll get not all of it, but it's close enough. It's close enough that I'm happy with. That's what I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's go this way now. We do a corner piece, we can cover. But I don't want to do a corner piece because I do want to get, yeah, here. Damn these cliffs. Maybe I go Vulcanist just so I can get explosives. What are we thinking about that, chat? Maybe it's not that big of a deal and I'm just being a little pansy about it. Maybe I'm just crying. Got my wambulance going. Yeah, because when you have the laser turrets, you've got ammo supply, you got the flamethrowers, there's no problems. Like, everything goes great. It's just that my steel production is just so low and everything needs it and just, yeah, it's just not great. Right, it's the thing that makes me a little upset is that Vulcanus is just so good, but I don't like always using it as like my first stop. Being like, okay, so all right, everyone, of course we're going Vulcanus, of course we're going Fulgora, and then we're gonna build up, and then we go to Gleba. I don't like doing just the same fucking thing over and over again. But at the same time, it's just so good. It's just so good. How can you sit there and not do it? I think we blacklist and do everything besides power poles. So that way I don't accidentally knock out power to my whole shit. Fulgora, you're right, they do. Okay. Fucking, let's change this shit up here. We're going against what we're wanting to do. Because you're right, like it's can live without green belts. Yeah. It's really like you get the cliff explosives and you just throw them back and you're just like there. That's so ratty. It's all just torn up. That's all torn up too. I need to go down there. How's our base doing? Power-wise? Doing pretty good. Steel production? How are we doing on steel right now? Let's go an hour. Steel, let's go in the last 10 minutes. Excuse me? Oh, that's last. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're doing about 700 a minute. Oh, it's iron plates. Jesus. Okay, yeah, we might lightly be making, yeah, 690. We might slightly be making more at this point, but I think that also just might be we're not hitting all the points of demand. Live without green bells. Maybe I should start working on the rocket ship now. Maybe that's what I start doing. Wait, are we going to be getting our first? is this gonna be the first one in like what honestly is probably about 10 hours. This is gonna be our first laser turret built. It's been so long since I actually had any of these. What the fuck? Crystal pylon. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're not focusing on it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get too curious. Laser turrets. You still make for what you do by adding quality. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Is, like I said before, I just haven't played with quality that much, and I think I'm gonna really try my best to do that this run. I'm wondering how can I get my purple science actually added in here? I go like this. All right, we're gonna get a little messy in here, folks. We're gonna get a little gross. Some of you might vomit. And I think that's okay. I'm willing to accept the responsibility. We're going against the bus. Then we're gonna go across here. Outside of one of our rare armors. Outside of wow, I can't read right now. Outside of one off rare mech armor in other playthrough, yeah. Stop moving me. Shit, that's not gonna make it. We'll do this instead. And then come down. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, what about I just don't be an idiot and I do this instead? Jesus. I've never made like super I think the most I ever did was I tried doing legendary blue processing chips, the blue chips, to be able to make the mech armor to like guarantee make a legendary one. You ever embrace a sushi belt? I've never have because of the circuitry required in it, which I know is really stupid to say because you can just do full belt and then just kind of do it that way, but I've never really done sushi belts. No, I've always done proper lanes on this kind of stuff. And I think once we get done with Gleba, and we get the really nice ones, I think I'll actually do a sushi belt. That's another challenge. Is actually do a sushi belt for sciences. Okay. Now oh, it's rails. Why is rails off? Why are you down, baby boy? It's down. Shit. Shit. Okay. Let's... Hey, remember like an hour ago when I was saying that I wanted to go and kill all the biters? Let's go back to doing that. That was a simpler time. That was a simpler time that made me feel much better about myself. Yeah. Shoot me. Jeez. So much fire. Have you done C blocks? That's the only mod pack one that I've done where I've actually gotten like significantly through it. All the other ones I haven't really gotten terribly too far in. I know we were talking about mod packs earlier on. Ha! You thought you could make one behind my back. I'm not as stupid as you think I am, but I am still stupid. No, I haven't really done mods. Given achievement hunting? Yep. What do we got here? Okay. Don't go too far. Arachnid? Oh no, I've played with the arachnid ones before. The arachnid ones are so dog shit, by the way. Now that I know that I have this. Here. No, here. Yes. Yeah, the arachnid biters. What are these? Oh, go. It's just like 5. Yeah, they do acid damage, but like they're not great. Doesn't seem like they really they're that scary. Okay. If we go like this. All right. Plug that hole up. And if we go like this. I don't like that. That makes me nervous. Let's go a little further away. And then we'll plop you there. Well, this is a predicament. I'm blowing up my own shit more than I'm their shit. God, that's painful. Okay, let's hurry and run. What's the nearest power to here? Nowhere. There's not a single goddamn place even close to here. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's hustle along. If I can at least get the turrets up and get the laser turrets going, that'll be great. And then I can run oil later. There we go. And I didn't put a thing down there. Go and throw a radar down there. Now here's my hope. We're gonna throw this radar down and we're gonna pray that these guys don't find this too tasty. That they don't come over and decide to chew on my shit. We'll add that. Keep an eye on the arachnid biters. How you doing, Striker? How was your stream, man? I hope you had a fantastic one. It was good. That's good. Was good. I'm doing really good, Striker. I'm glad to see you. I can't speak right now. We've been having a fun time getting our butts completely chewed out by a bunch of things. Oh my god! The carnage. Theory has is all about I can handle before I getting sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that I can do 3 hours. Anything above that I start, like, you can currently tell I'm like slurring my words a little bit, acting like I'm drunk. But yeah, no, we probably aren't going to be running for terribly too much longer. God. Yeah, we just been getting bodied on all sides though. BRB, I gotta let the dogs out. 100% let out your real world biters out. Thank you so much, Striker. It's good seeing you. Striker, everybody. Absolute GOAT. Legend. Okay. Let's head back to the base. Now that we're actually getting... Yeah, this is all just so banged up in here. I want to see what is our... Okay, so we're definitely backlogging now. We're making like... What was that, 800? Yeah. We're making about 500. We're using up 200. We're definitely doing just fine. Our power's still doing great. Slowly increasing as we get more supplies in. Did I ever actually finish this? I did. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, we've got laser done. Okay. Now we can start working on some of these other guys. Definitely should do that before anything else. Am I right? No, purple for the steel. That's probably would have really helped me if I did the steel productivity. Completely forgot about that. Well, I'll move that further down. What's dying? Up top here? Yeah. I have neglected that one for quite some time, so I'm not terribly too surprised about that. How many did we... We had one. You love to see it. You love to see it. We had one. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point. Laser biters. Jesus. God, I love this game so much. Okay. I think we're going to end it there. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by, chatting, saying hi, feeding into everything. Before we head off, before we go out, let's go raid somebody. Let's go say hi to our fellow Factorians out in the world. Let's see who we can go say hi to. Do we have any friends that are doing stuff right now? He's not doing factorio. He's doing with Captain of Industry. We're gonna go ahead and say hi to our friend Neon. But thank you guys all so much for enjoying us. Yeah, you know that guy, right, Striker? We're gonna go ahead and say hi to Neon. All of you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you